Welcome. You're now tuned in to Two Queens and a Fat Guy podcast. Welcome to another episode of Two Queens and a Fat Guy podcast with myself, Jackie B, Miss Corona, and Fat Father.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
It was fucking up with the audio on my end, but you did great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I
That was
try.
real good.
I've been practicing.
How y'all doing?
Hey.
Living.
Living is great.
I feel good today.
Yeah. I know I don't have to shit right now.
I don't either. So
Clearly, I don't either. But let me tell y'all what I
would
don't
you
do.
like to, though, is the question.
I wish I could, but no.
Right.
It just is. It ain't. It's see. The thing is, for those who listening and watching, this is what the topic is: things I don't like. What I don't like is one, we got a fucking 30-minute lunch break, right? I had to go get food, but all the restaurants over by my job, the lines was wrapped out the damn
Of
block,
course.
right? So I go to the fucking Coney Island, right? Was it Nikki D's? I think it's called on Davison.
Nikki D's. That's your
Ooh.
first fucking problem.
And I got a damn grill. I thought I was getting a safe. I got a grilled chicken pita sandwich and some fries.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a thing that I don't like is it really a pita if it don't have cheese automatically on there?
Is it really a chicken if you got it from Nikki D's?
That's so to go back to the fact that y'all said you ain't got a shit. I wish I could because my stomach feels like I'm cramping, but it's not that time. And it's a knots, but it's not like it's not bubbling like I got a shit. It's just like
right.
Like, bitch.
Like it might happen like at 3 o'clock in the morning. You might be.
I might be sending
explosive
a text to my boss like I'm not gonna make it.
Wow. And you know what? That shit is crazy how much you pay attention to how regular and not regular you are as you get older.
Oh man.
Because I use it regularly. Now I usually use it about 2-3 times a day.
Oh, you're a champ.
And you should, but you should.
You have the colon of champions.
Yeah. And 3 times a day is how it's supposed to go.
Right now, I wish I could go.
Like I'm starting to keep the shit on the calendar. Like, damn, I ain't shit. It's Thursday. I ain't shitted since noon on Tuesday. Like I don't. Yeah,
down to exact time, huh?
Hey, man, I be trying to watch out. I want to make sure if anything changed, I just want to be up to date. You know what I'm saying? Because they be asking them questions. When I was younger, I didn't feel bad about not having the answer. Now when the doctor say, hey, when the last time did you go do the number 2? I like to be accurate.
Right.
You know? I'll be like, damn, I know I went Tuesday because I was watching Steve Wilkos. And it was about 2 o'clock. Yeah. Hell yeah. But oh man.
Yeah.
Well, we with you. Our hearts are with you.
Well, thank you.
I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Listen, one thing I don't like being sick. I don't even like saying sick. I don't like not feeling my best.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, dog.
Stomach issues, mostly. Like you can't.
Damn near debilitating. I just want to lay in one spot.
One day I'm gonna have a conversation with y'all about a stomach issue I had, and it was like a smoky situation.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Uh,
Or like a Pop situation when Pops had to get in that bathroom at the gas station.
Nah, nigga, like literally smoking outside.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We'll
what?
talk about that further down the
You
line.
shit it out a campfire or something? I'm trying. I'm, I'm just. I'm just.
It was close. It was close to it, Fat.
It was close enough, huh?
Hey, one day
Damn.
I almost
That's
gave
crazy.
up. I was on night. Like you ever just have a point where you driving and you gotta shit, and at some point you just cave in and just give up all of your pride,
No.
all of your
Nope.
hope.
Nope.
Listen, I was in rush hour traffic. It was 8:45 in the morning. I'm on 94 and I needed to make it to Puritan and Schaefer, and I'm at
Nope.
94 and right where you get on 75, and the shit just kept
No.
making threatening moves, like it was just like jumping. It was just like nigga, I come right now. Like nigga, I come right now.
It was
So
pump faking you.
like I'm battling back and forth, like no, you won't, no, you won't. And it's like before I got to that Woodward exit, I was like, fuck it, you win. And I just gave up.
Nope.
But I mean, fortunately, they were just empty threats. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad they
But
were.
I'm glad that was an empty threat because man,
If
had you
ever
said
the
that on
time
your-
I have to give up and shit on myself, I'm jumping out my shit. I'm literally letting the pigeons loose,
look,
jumping out
hey,
my fucking car. It's over.
because I know one time I had to piss like that, and then
I mean,
my
that's a
car.
different thing.
No,
That's
but listen,
different.
my car stalled on me
oh,
on the freeway.
Oh,
The
oh,
car stalled and I had to piss so bad. So I'm looking around my car. I had a big ass Rally's cup, right? So it was convenient because I had the Rally's cup and I had jogging pants on. So I'm like, that I can maneuver this without getting out the car.
this nigga probably filled the whole cup up.
I maneuvered it, filled the cup up, everything was good, right?
oh,
When I went to open the door to pour the shit out, I bumped something and spilt the piss all over me anyway.
No,
So I might as well had
had it just pissed on
pissed on
yourself.
yourself.
yeah.
Damn.
And see, that's another thing that I don't like too. Like y'all can conveniently have a Rally's cup in the truck or car
Or pop
and
bottles.
pee in the cup. We got to do a whole situation. And then if you not level right, the pee gonna go
Yeah,
right, like slide down your ass to your thighs, and you
yeah,
just gonna end up pissing on yourself anyway.
right. You know what I
Like
don't
we
like?
literally have to squat in the right position, or
Yeah.
it's pee everywhere.
You know what I don't like too? I don't like using public restrooms. And I remember
Don't
one
either.
time, I had to pee so bad at work. And that exact thing happened. But the pee hit the back of my pants.
Yep.
And I had on some light
Yeah.
jeans. That was embarrassing as hell.
As
That I had to
hell.
pee right at my fucking ankle. I was like, God damn. I mean, I was squatting, but I was like, fuck.
One of them days.
Damn.
I don't like public restrooms either, but I did when I worked at Chrysler. I used to get there at 4:30 in the morning. When I tell you I blew that motherfucker away. Completely away.
You said it all.
Away.
You went in.
And I would not have apologized for it either. I blew that motherfucker up. Even with a courtesy flush, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, man.
This is nothing I'm going to have. I can't work with this. The line start at 5.
Right.
It's either I shit or I die.
Yeah.
So.
That's why I got to get up so early in the morning.
Shit or die.
Shit or die.
Oh no, it was one of them situations where either you shitting or you gonna die. You really gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, sweat. I might have had a little fever.
No. Oh my God, I done been there before.
You know how you sweat,
You got to
you
come
don't
out
know,
all your
you don't know
clothes.
if you gonna puke or shit or shit
Man,
and puke at the same time.
I,
I let that
I swear
motherfucker. I let it go.
the way my stomach feeling right now from that food, I'm scared that later tonight that's what's going to end
I
up.
hope
When you had to,
ooh,
when you had, and I've been like belching a lot, but luckily it don't smell like a poop. You ever had your stomach been fucked up from
that
stuff?
shit is all connected. It's
Oh
all
my
one track.
God.
It's all one track.
Hey, and that's another thing I don't like is when that build up come and you just like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. It's a shit. I gotta take a shit, and it's a empty threat. And you get in there after all that time, and the
Right.
motherfucker basically is just your colon laughing at you.
Yeah.
That's all the motherfucking fart is your colon laughing at you. Now, me and my wife was having this discussion one night and it got deep as hell because I was asking her basically, after all of that, and you go in there and the shit is just your colon laughing at you, do you still wipe? Do you still wipe when it was just a fart, right?
Make sure ain't nothing try to ease up out of that motherfucker.
You know, you're letting something go.
And do you still flush?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
yeah.
So you just flush when it was just a fart?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause I'm gonna wipe too. So I absolutely gonna flush because I'm wiping.
I must just be a
I do
nasty
a whole
motherfucker
situation though.
sometimes.
I got wipes and all types of shit. So
I need to see proof. I need to see proof of life before I waste tissue. Like I need
okay, everybody hates Chris, Dad.
I need to see proof of life.
Yeah,
Like I
but
just can't.
when my stomach be like that though, I probably be sitting there so long, I didn't end up having to pee. Like shit. You
Right.
got the
That's
rock
true.
rocking. I'm
Oh,
listen,
you be doing the jailhouse rock.
Oh
Right.
my God! Listen, my stomach hurts so fucking bad right now. One thing is for sure, two things is for certain. I'm never going to work without a lunch again, and I'm never going to
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
But
When you end up settling for lunch, that you usually fuck your whole everything up, and you don't eat. You don't really eat like that, Rona. You don't do coney. I know that.
And then it took the motherfuckers 45 goddamn. It seemed like forever. The shit. Anyway.
They had to go catch the pigeon.
I told my mama because she called me. I say them motherfuckers is in there slaughtering the damn chicken.
The pigeon.
Yep.
The pit and
The
probably
pigeon.
what the fuck it was. Oh my God!
You were eating you were eating an exotic pigeon that had been brought in from Redford Township.
It might have been some rats attached to that.
But listen though, on that same note, what's been pissing me off lately is these Charmin commercials with the bears. So I just really don't like the fact that this little bear is shitting and wiping his ass with toilet paper, but he doesn't wear clothes. And to top it off, the mother bear has on pearls.
Right.
And also she's naked, but they're
But is
using
she naked?
She got on
but this is
pearls.
what I'm saying. When they shit, they not pulling nothing up. So you just walking your shitty ass around, sitting on the furniture, and then the bear is dancing. My hiney's clean. I'm
But
Charmin
they
clean.
say
That's
clean it
bullshit.
all off. So if he naked with his ass out, all the shit gone, right?
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
I don't like it.
Say
I
it.
don't like the bear in there with toilet paper and a toilet. First of all, you're a fucking bear. Who potty trained you? Where did this potty
His
training
mama with the
start?
pearls.
Yeah,
My,
but who potty trained her? And who potty trained her
her
bear
mother,
mama?
little
Goldilocks.
girl.
Look,
Goldilocks did it.
where are these smart ass bears that started potty training their baby bears?
They in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not with it. I'm
You
not
ain't
with
fuck
it.
with it.
And
But they hiney clean though.
moving on though. So we talking about shit we don't like today. And one thing I
Yeah.
definitely don't like is nigga stop calling me on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Uh,
For
Thank you.
one, if you don't, and it be niggas who don't even have my regular number.
Okay.
Like,
or don't know you.
so we not even
Okay.
cool like that.
Right.
Why are you Facebook calling me? Why? And then you're doing other things that you don't have the right to do. Like, nigga, I don't even know this ringtone. How dare you give my phone a ringtone that I don't recognize? I'm standing in the damn stove and somebody looking at me like, hey, your phone ringing. I'm like, no, no, that ain't me. They're like,
It
oh,
can't be
sir,
done.
your
Right.
phone ringing. So now I'm arguing with these motherfuckers. Like I said, it ain't my motherfucking phone, okay? Now you causing all kind of trouble over here because you want to call me from Facebook. I done cussed out this old lady because I don't even know that's my phone ringing. And then I got to apologize because it was my phone ringing. Then I got to ignore your dumb ass. And then you want to start going under my posts. Like I just hit you up.
Hey, let me tell you a story. A motherfucker hit me up on a dude from overseas hit me up on Instagram video. He called my fucking phone 4 times back to back. I said, bro, what the fuck? Why do you keep calling me? He like, I need you to answer. I said, what do you want? I don't even know you. He was like,
I need you.
I need to ask you questions. He was like, pick up. I need to ask you questions about 8 Mile and Eminem. I said, you call fucking Eminem's goddamn Facebook video. Nigga, I said, don't fucking call me no more. I will block the shit out your ass.
Oh,
I apologize, madam. The fuck out of here, man. I don't even know you. I need you to answer.
Wow, he thought that was cool, huh?
That's aggressive.
This motherfucker called me 4 times. I said, why the fuck do you keep calling? Then I had to get all mean and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being mean.
That's aggressive as hell.
Yeah,
Man,
Were
you
you
know what I
mean
don't
or
like?
were you telling them to go fuck
I
off?
just,
I don't
listen,
think
fuck
I
out of here,
don't
bro.
think somebody invading your privacy is calling you on. That's an invasion. First of all, especially with the video on. Like, don't call me.
But listen though, I called Rihanna on Instagram video. I tried to see if she was gonna pick up. She kept shooting. She did me the same way I did that nigga. Now had she answered the phone and went off.
What would you? But that's when you hit record. Like, at least this bitch.
Yeah, boy, I would have screen recorded that shit.
Yes.
What would you say? What would have been the first word if she just would have answered cool though? Like, hey, what's up?
I'd have been like, damn, Riri, what's I like? I didn't know you was a
Look, you blushing like a motherfucker right now. This is just me.
You know, you was gonna answer
Like,
shit.
damn, girl.
Right, what's up, girl? I've been trying
So
to
long to get in contact with you.
You know what else I don't like? I don't like the fact I'm back in the workforce and we gotta wear masks all day. But even when I'm out in public in places with the mask on, you can smell a motherfucker through the mask. If I can smell you through this mask, I know you can smell yourself. Cause you right under your nose. And
But some people are nose blind.
some people are nose.
And some people are like
Accustomed to their smell.
yeah, they smell that shit so much that's their reality.
Exactly.
So when you walk up smelling like Dove and deodorant, they like this motherfucker
like
smell funny.
Yourself. Yeah.
Like they think it's kind of like drinking bottled water after you've been drinking faucet water your whole life.
That motherfucker was so musty. A motherfucker was so musty. I smelled him through the mask, and it brought back memories of motherfucking old Miami and hip hop.
Oh yeah.
Like, Nigga, I thought the nigga was about to start spitting the 16 in my ear. I was like,
Like,
smell like
truthfully,
a musty ass red nigga. No.
that's what the mask companies should do though. They should hire musty niggas to make sure the masks work. Like they should get like a
The
musty.
filtered ones, you can't smell anything.
I had a
Which
filter one
one?
on. It's the one
The
from the
ones with the
hospital.
filter. Like
I
not
had
like the hospital grade, the filter ones. Like you can go to.
had the hospital grade ones on.
Yeah.
You'd be able to smell it.
Oh, I smelled
Smell
that.
through
Nigga.
that. That's
Listen,
bad.
if you got a hospital grade mask, but that nigga got a graveyard grade odor.
Like he's dead.
Yeah, some of these motherfuckers smell dead.
Man, let me tell you what he smelled like. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he smelled like. He smelled like an ancient Hotep nigga.
He had that twangy kind of funk.
Sicily, 1963.
Yeah, that nigga smelled like rest in peace.
He was musty as hell, yo. It was like vintage must. It was vintage must.
That nigga smelled like he was at a Rick James concert yesterday.
Exactly. He smelled like a George Clinton in a P-Funk All-Star session.
I won't comment.
Yo, he was musty, man. Every time I was
I won't comment. I can't.
Yeah, he was musty. And
he smelled like wet must.
Oh, that's the worst.
It just and I was just like, yo, I mean,
when you musty and you wet, ugh.
You know, you just can't wait to be like away. You know what I'm saying? Away from the like, ooh, I hurry up and go. Then listen. Let me tell you. The motherfucker was so musty. When he walked past me, I was like, I forgot I had a mask on. I was like, did I have a mask? I put my mask up when I came up in here.
You like, damn, is the pandemic over? Shit, you didn't know what. You know what was happening, man.
Right. I couldn't even imagine how strong it was.
And I know I've been motherfucking catching it with these arrows in the grocery store, like the fucking arrows on the floor, like and you know, I don't really care about the arrows, but then when it's convenient for me, is when I really care about the arrows, you know what I'm saying? Because every now and then I happen to be going the right way. Like if I'm walking down the aisle, I'm like, oh shit, that's a green one, and that's where I need to go.
Goddamn arrows are obsolete.
I get pissed off when a nigga comes the wrong way. But don't get me wrong, I go the wrong way sometimes. But when niggas do it to me, I'm like, dog. You see me trying to get to the motherfucking olive oil right there, and you gonna come the wrong way. Nigga, you see the arrows. You know what I'm saying? Them arrows, those are motherfucker, man. And the arrows always conveniently right there when it's some shit you really don't want to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like oatmeal.
I'm glad they fucking moved them out the Kroger by me, because I never obeyed them shits. I just didn't. I said, if a motherfucker be like, you not obeying, I'm dyslexic. I don't know what that means.
Right.
The fuck?
I never understood what the arrows did though, because even if you got 50 motherfuckers going the right way,
right,
they still gonna stop in the aisle
and
to look at the shit.
5 people in less than 6 feet of space between each other.
Man, all of this shit is a social experiment.
What did I say?
Been saying that shit, man. I'm like, this is
group think.
It's like, let's see how many people are actually gonna follow this and just obey it. Like if
we still out here,
rules. If we,
I don't mind. I don't think I mind wearing the mask. What I mind is again, there is no end. So shit I don't like is the fact that what is the solution to this? When does it end? What are we gonna do? And then what? We got the kids, we got the babies going back to school.
Right. That's something
Our
I don't.
numbers are higher in Oak Park. Now they're sending kids back home and they're higher in Michigan
Yeah.
altogether.
They saying that shit went
And
up 106% in Michigan.
Wow.
right. And now we even have two new strands of COVID.
Now, what the fuck is
So
these strands?
we have
Just
the
the
African strand, and I don't know the other one, but it's just every time you turn around, it's something else.
And the 7 Mile and Grasher strand just came out. Look, hey.
well, hopefully, I ain't getting none of them
Niggas' whole
strands
feet
from Mickey
just
D.
falling off.
Yeah.
Niggas' whole feet just.
But it's sad. It's sad because we don't have a solution to any of
Motherfucker
it.
said niggas'
Like
whole feet
you're
falling
just.
But
I talked to a chick
nigga
at
whole feet just plural. This nigga whole feet falling off. Hey, but listen though, you right, because at the same time numbers are going up, they're still doing certain shit though that would give you the
right.
picture of it's getting better. So now they're saying kids don't have to be 6 feet apart in school.
They're saying
They're
3 feet.
good at 3.
Yeah.
So how the fuck are they good
How?
at
How does that
3
work?
if you saying numbers are going up at 6? So then they say, well, the spread is not occurring in our building. It's what the kids are doing after school and when they're at home. Well, how do we know that? Did COVID tell you that?
Right.
Did COVID say, hey, I didn't infect this young man
Right.
here. I
Right.
infected him at home.
Right.
It's just too much bullshit, man. Like, and we just sitting here like, but on the flip side too, I will say that who would, if let's say everything about this pandemic is, let's say they've been 100% honest and it's all legitimate, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would they know when the end would be?
Right.
Right.
It's no.
Like, technically, wouldn't nobody know what the end of a pandemic would
We're gonna be
look
wearing
like
masks
while in it.
for years to come.
Yeah. So I be thinking sometimes like it could be several different things. It could be, hey, this shit is really happening like this. They giving us part of the truth, or this shit is all bullshit and it's a
Right.
experiment. You know what I'm saying? Or
Y'all know my take on. I believe it's real, but I
Which
also
is
believe
almost what it
it's
feels like. Yeah, I was gonna say
I
it
believe it's
feels
real, but
like
I feel like it's population control, man. I think that's what I mean.
yeah.
I
Me
definitely
too.
know that it's real because shit, I was fucking
Even
16
even
as
with
hell.
oh no, I mean I definitely know it's real too, but I'm
Yeah,
talking about as far
like
because we done
the
lost
solutions and
people.
all of that
People
shit.
done
right,
died.
Yeah,
So
right,
I'm saying I know they definitely, when I say real, I mean, is this some shit that occurred and there's nobody that know where it actually stemmed from?
no,
right.
no.
That's what
We
I'm
know where it
saying.
stemmed from. Now they
We
You,
created
know
that shit.
we
but
know
that's what
somewhat
I'm saying.
where
And
it's
put
at.
out there purposely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the shit because none of the elites are sick.
I talked to a nurse. I have a nurse that is a one of my clients, and she's an older woman. She's 76, and she was telling me she was like, you should get the shots, and I was like, I
See,
should. Um, I said, well, I have so many questions about what are there three? They're Johnson and Johnson, Moderna, and Pfizer, right?
Right.
I said, because she got the shots and she said, oh, I was perfectly fine and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I said, do you have hypertension? She was like, no. I said, do you have any underlying illnesses? You know, are you a cancer survivor? Are you, Do you have a heart murmur? Blah, 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 asthma. She was like, no. I said, well, of course you're fine.
Right.
I said, however, have hypertension. And I said, and this disease or this, I'm not going to call it this virus, it was set to take me out of here, right? Because it was taking most people with respiratory issues, hypertension, any underlying, any of those things, diabetes, whatever. It was set to take those kinds of people out. She was
Mhm.
like, ah, I understand. I say, yeah. So even though, and then I'm also 42. So I'm on a long list of waiting anyway.
Yeah.
What happens if I take it and it takes me right the fuck up out of here? Because there are a lot of people that I've talked to. There was a lady at the pharmacy today saying her hands went numb, her arm went numb. She got really sick, and that was on her second shot. Her first shot, she said, was fine.
Mm.
And people, I don't understand, like, I'm not knocking anybody that chooses to get the shot.
Absolutely
If
not.
if that's what makes you
Absolutely.
comfortable, if you comfortable with it, cool. But what I hate is when people are willing to get it, but then they talk shit to the people who are
No,
not, and
who
then
are,
your argument is, well, everybody don't get. Well, motherfucker, I don't want to be one of the ones that croak.
yeah,
Like maybe I don't want to shoot
Right.
those dice.
yeah.
Right.
No, I just
The
know
thing
whatever
is
I
that what
had, it felt like symptoms of COVID. I will not self-diagnose, but whatever I had in February before that felt like symptoms of COVID. And if I felt like I was close to death with that, what the fuck is gonna happen if I have these shots and it doesn't help? Then what? Who gonna explain to my kids, oh, she was trying to take that COVID shot so that she could safely be okay for her kids and live.
Yeah,
but also they keep saying that even when you take the vaccine, it doesn't necessarily
Exactly.
it make you exempt from getting it. Like so,
Exactly.
I just. But
And
me,
if you
me
have
personally,
COVID, you got the antibodies, quote unquote.
well, anyway. But me personally, I've never had a vaccination shot for anything because most of the vaccines have things that I'm allergic to it, so I couldn't get them.
Right.
Like, oh, that's automatically gonna kill me. You trying to prevent me from getting the flu or chicken pox or measles, but you got fish eggs and the stuff. You got this, you got that, and I can't. I'm like, yeah, okay. So
yeah,
I've never had a thank God I'm still.
And those MMR shots still have mercury in it. So
all that shit is. Oh my
there's that.
god,
Yeah.
man.
But I really, what I mean, they cook that shit up so fucking fast. It's just like,
They made that shit fast as hell.
listen, they made it faster than that goddamn food I got from Nikki D's.
And in the beautiful words of my blessed brother Plies, he said, "Y'all gonna take a Johnson and Johnson shot, and that powder still fucking up y'all own coochies."
Yeah, and
Pussy, they pussy.
that's real. And
Pussy fucked
Pussy.
up.
the AstraZeneca hookup. Now they were having all of them clotting issues in Europe.
Oh, wow.
They were having all of them clotting issues, but then they came out and said, hey, there's no proof that the clotting issues were linked to AstraZeneca. So now AstraZeneca wants to get the approval for the US, for the FDA. So they just redid their statistics, which initially they said it was 79% effective. Now they're saying it's 76. So they saying, hey, it was a mishap. We're being honest with it was just a mess up. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if you obviously can mess up the numbers, then put out the numbers you want, and nobody initially knew that the 79% was even the wrong number, and
Right.
everybody in the EU still approved it and took the shot,
Right.
who's to say the 76 not bullshit?
Right.
Mm,
And then who's to say that 76% is good enough? Like, nigga, so you're telling me
You know?
I'm not gonna have a choice
Right.
of which one I get,
Right.
but one is 95%, one is 85%, one is 76%. Like, how do I not have a choice, but they're not all equal?
mm-hmm. Yeah. And and then they put in the thread of no, you can't travel, you ain't gonna be able to do these things and this and that and all of this stuff and certain jobs and required. And my job sent us a message, and there was like, oh, they're doing free vaccination shots at Ford Field
Oh yeah, I saw that.
and blah, and you don't have to be a Michigan resident and you don't have to be a specific age. And
They said that shit looks scary with all those military. There are military people inside the sites, and
first of all, when I went to get the goddamn COVID test at the state fairgrounds, that shit looked like a scary movie. I
hmm
was like, yeah, get me the fuck out of here. How do you get out?
I keep hearing that.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, it looked like they really went and picked people up off the street. Like they need to make a couple dollars. Let me.
Wow.
You need to make some money. Come on. I was like, I'm not letting these mother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a. Like not trying to down people who are homeless or anything, but these folks really looked like most of them looked like they took them off the street. I said, I'm not finna let this motherfucker stick this shit up my goddamn nose and they don't look like they qualify for, like, you look like my next door neighbor.
Yeah.
She ain't no
And,
fucking nurse. That bitch probably work at McDonald's or some shit. You
I
feel me?
hate you.
hey, hey,
I hate you.
And like that's like you pulling up and you see me with the motherfucking swab. About to swab nigga down to get a motherfucking
And
COVID test
that
done.
shit is
You're gonna be
so
like, bitch,
abrasive, man.
you gonna be
Shit.
dog. Yeah,
but
you
That shit
if
is
you let
so
if a motherfucker
fucking
pull up
abrasive.
somewhere and see me about to swab them down, they better pull off.
I
I'm
do I,
coming.
I do want to put this shit out there for the people. People always try to make some big shit or twist shit around, but I
Mm,
do want to put this out there. We are in no way, shape, or form telling anybody
Yes.
not to get vaccinated
right.
What to do or
if
what
you
not to.
want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to, that is completely your business. But at the same time, we go state what the fuck we feel.
Right.
Just like they're running commercials all day talking about why you should get it, we're going to state what we feel about us.
Yeah.
Right. 'Cause my parents
Not
got that
It's
shit.
our
I
own
wasn't really
personal opinions.
right.
right.
My parents got it. I wasn't too happy about my mama telling me her doctor told her that she had to get like all the fucking health issues that my mama got, and he like, yeah, you need to get it. I first of all, that shit pissed me off, but she got to get her second shot in a couple weeks, and I'm just like, yo, I'm telling y'all right now, everybody who listening, watching, some shit happened after this fucking shot. I'm praying that everything is good because I don't want to have to kill that nigga.
Hey, first of all,
I would go and smack the dog shit out
hey,
the fucking doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Corona does not mean that.
hey,
Fast go edit that.
hey,
Fuck,
but
fuck
listen,
that shit. I'm gonna
but
go
my
to his
my
motherfucking ass.
wife doctor told her like she got some health things she deal with, but the doctor told her that people in your situation were not included in the study,
Mm.
but it would still be more beneficial than not to get it, and that shit just
Oh,
don't add up. if
Oh,
you didn't even do the,
a
if you
study
didn't even
on it.
test it on people who are in my position,
Right.
then you're telling me I'm really gambling. I'm blind gambling. If
Yeah.
there are no odds or no, you know what I'm saying?
Jumping in
Yeah.
feet first.
Cause
You
he'll
That's
tell
just
my,
jumping.
he gonna tell
Yeah.
my mama, if you because if you catch it, if you catch COVID again, your heart isn't gonna handle it. I said, how? Who say your heart can handle you taking this goddamn vaccine? You don't even know what's
that's what
in
I'm afraid of. I am
Mm.
absolutely with how my blood pressure is.
it. I say, don't you know these doctors get paid for every person who take this
They
damn
get,
shot?
I'm gonna be
Yep.
quiet.
Okay, you know what I'm
They
saying?
get quite a bit of money to
Yeah,
push vaccine.
yeah. I don't like it. I
And
think,
government
and
leave me
he my
alone
doctor.
because
He
I
my
ain't got
doctor
shit.
too. He my doctor too. And also this, but let me tell you what I don't like. He my doctor too, but I remember my first visit with this motherfucker. He pissed me off because I told him. So I have a medical issue with you. Y'all familiar with the uvula?
Yes.
Okay, Fat.
Well, yeah, I am.
No, with the uvula, you
Hit
nasty.
me to the
The
uvula.
uvula is the dangly thing that's swinging in the back of your throat, like Cardi
The
B.
little dangly thing.
The little dangly thing that hang in the back of your throat. It's the
Okay.
uvula.
Got you.
So I have an enlarged uvula. Okay, and so it blocks my airway.
Mhm.
And I told him, I said, listen, this thing is too big. It sits on my tongue. It ain't
Does
supposed to
it?
I
be.
am so
Yeah.
immature because that whole couple sentences is just
Oh
fuck
Lord.
to me.
Oh Lord. Where did your mind go, Fats?
I'm
Where
your
did
fucking cousin, nigga.
I ain't talking to. Oh
not with
my
Okay.
you,
God.
grown
Hey,
up?
thank you, Jackie.
Okay.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because listen,
I mean,
listen
my
now.
every time
Hey, because
Oh.
shit.
say uvula, I was thinking about the Cardi B shit, and
Oh,
I hate that fucking song. But
Right.
every time somebody says
Love that
something like that,
song.
oh my God,
I'm
It's
man.
like,
that little
she
dangly
literally
thing that's
said she
back of
wants
my throat.
somebody to throw their penis into her mouth so far that it hits her uvula. Like, nigga, won't you vomit?
He probably got good game
But
sensation.
anyway, continue.
But so I told him, I say, yo, like when I lay down, if I'm on my back, it slides in the. He's like, that's impossible. That's not possible. So he sends me to the fucking ear, nose, and throat doctor. I tell him everything the doctor tells me. The ear, nose, and throat doctor was like, well, it's not impossible. He was like, it is very enlarged, and we can snip it. I was supposed to get the surgery done right before the whole pandemic shit shut everything down. And he was
So
like,
you
"You're
was
not."
gonna get throat sized.
I was gonna get throat side. Hey, shit. That's probably why these bitches love me because I got a little penis in the back of my throat. I might need to keep.
First of all, this is just I don't know
It
where
went too
this
far. It
went.
went too far.
We were
You
going to
said,
Eastland and you just hit a
well, you said
illegal
throat
left
size. You
on 8
started
Mile.
it, nigga. You said throat size. You started it, goddamn.
Rokum size is hilarious.
That is fucking hilarious. I hate
So,
this.
but did they equate that to allergies? Because it sounds like because you have quite a few allergies, don't you,
I
Runner?
got a lot of food allergies.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it just like your shit just like
So
dangling there waiting for some shit.
when I years back, I used to. But here's the thing too, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's like every time flu season would hit, with me not getting a vaccine or ever having a flu shot, I used to get strep throat a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
So that's
mhm.
probably why it it got like that. But
Wow. So you got a large throat scrotum. Like
I hate this
you
nigga. Why do you?
you
So
gotta throw them.
you're so immature
You
with
hey
that
look.
shit.
See, this is why I can't.
Oh,
You know what? I'm today is the day I'm resigning from Two Queens and a Fat Guy. I feel like I get picked on every show.
no, this is actually great for
There you
you
go. No,
because
Y'all make me the gay
nigga, I'll
person
be
every show. Every show I gotta be the gay one. Every show.
you the gay one every day.
Did you say we made you the gay
Every
person
show
for
y'all make
it?
me the gay one. I don't want to be gay on every show.
Okay,
You
I'm
just want to
confused.
you want to be gay on selective shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean that works for me.
Yeah,
You
I
don't have to
mean,
be the resident gay person for every
whatever's
show.
clever. Whatever's clever for you.
I might be gay the next show.
Yeah, you should be the gay one the next show.
Well, I'll never be gay on any show.
Oh man. You don't want to be a lesbian, Fat?
I might.
Listen, I just want to be the man that I am. I don't want to start throwing shit
No,
around because guess what? Caitlyn Jenner says that he or she, look,
She,
Bruce
Bruce Jenner.
said he's not gay.
what?
He did say he's not gay. Does he still have his?
Wait, no, because Caitlyn likes women. She's a lesbian.
She's a lesbian, right? I was gonna say, but does she still have her?
The pecker.
I don't know.
I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to say she.
I'm still
her.
confused about
I'm laughing at the facial expression.
I don't want to get it wrong.
What kind of wine you drinking?
Same time.
That's Snoop Dogg shit.
Yes. Fuck you, Fat.
Oh, I'm just
I'm pouring that whole bottle down the sink, man.
Oh my god.
It's so good. But I told you what to do and you didn't do it.
Eat a piece of chocolate, Rona.
I said go get you and you didn't get a super sweet piece of chocolate
all the time.
Or you could have had. Are you allergic to strawberries?
No.
You don't know?
No.
I said no.
Get you a Kit Kat.
You could have had.
Kit
Let me
Kat.
tell y'all, I had the worst Kit Kat at work. They got them Kings Kit Kats, the fat sticks. There's just two of them in the pack.
Oh yeah, the big ass King Cats.
The same. I don't like King Cat.
Yeah, they don't. They don't taste
like
the same.
King Cat. I don't like.
You gotta freeze them.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
You throw them in the freezer.
Because I want to counter what I was talking to Fast before you got on, Rona.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching camping shows.
Where are you finding these at?
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
I feel so old saying.
You sound old saying it. On with the whole neglect on YouTube.
Listen, these camping shows, I'm so into them. And Mark be like, if I come in this house one more time and you watching this, I'm moving. I'm like, but
do you want to go
stop watching it?
What is so special about them?
I don't know.
I love you, dog. You're just funny as hell. What you been watching, Fast?
So what? I've been watching Naked and Afraid. I do like, but you know this is some white people shit because a nigga not about to be naked and scared. No, but listen, those are not. Listen.
Now, what's the premise of this show?
I don't want to be naked and afraid.
Tell you out to the wilderness and you survive.
Butt ass naked. But I'll be either or.
Booty butt balls out.
Is it like Big Brother, but it's the naked version?
I mean, it be big brothers and little motherfuckers on there. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, a nigga not about to be naked and scared. Like I can't focus on
Right.
not getting bit by a snake
I
and
was
being
just
butt ass
about to
naked.
say that fast. Do you see those fucking spiders and shit and bugs
Yeah. Like,
right next to them? And they're
look,
extremely exposed.
the other night I was watching that shit, and the dude dipped because he got extremely sick and he couldn't finish. So he dipped, and the girl decided to stay. She like, fuck that. I got a few more days. And she laying there in the middle of the night. She hears like animals gathering around her. Like she could hear them. You could hear them breathing and shit. I'm like, oh, hell no. Then she talking about, oh my God, I'm just gonna go to sleep and just pray for the best.
How the
I'm
fuck
like, first of all, there's a
you all of
camera
this
crew
shit?
there. Y'all not fooling me.
Right.
There's a camera crew there, so there's enough time for you to say, hey, I'm
Get
getting
me
the
the fuck
fuck
out of
up
here.
out of here.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I be watching that shit, and
Naked
of
in the
course
frame.
the
Mm.
usual shows, you
I
know what
like
I'm
that show
saying?
too.
I've been watching Snowfall. I got to catch up on an episode the other day that came, and I just got hip to Pose. Y'all probably ain't gonna, yeah, I don't know what
What? That's one of my favorites.
What is that
Pose.
about?
You're not gonna watch it fast.
You're not gonna watch it.
What is it?
It's about the gay scene in New York in the 80s.
Yeah.
The
The
ball the
ballroom.
ballrooms scene.
Yeah. And it's amazingly
It's a
written.
really good show.
Yeah.
But I
Word?
got hip to
One of my
Pose.
favorites.
I got hip to Pose because my cousin told me to watch Legendary, the actual.
I didn't like
You
Legendary.
didn't like
Yeah, I didn't
Legendary?
like Legendary.
That they was
No.
killing that shit. I just love to see them do the death drop. They was dancing.
I there's a documentary though, Corona, that you should watch too about the ballroom scene
It's on Netflix.
that I think that they referred post or they got that from. But
Okay.
and you'll like that too. But I couldn't do Legendary was I'm like, all right, yeah.
It was
Nah.
it was a little like it was the Legendary is the gay version of American Idol. Or So You
Yes.
Think You Can Dance.
Yes.
So
I
good.
agree.
It was so good. It was so good because they be dancing like motherfuckers. I said that little motherfucker scaled that wall and did a backflip. He was like Spider-Man. She was like Spider-Man. I was in that motherfucker. But you know, here's the thing too. I probably liked it because I used to be going to those clubs and I like to
Okay.
watch I went to a couple ballroom shows here in Detroit. I like to watch the drag shows and things of that nature. So that's probably why I was into it, like, But
Yeah.
also as far as like a
Yeah.
movie, I liked the movie about um the shit just slipped out my head, but the singer, the Strange Fruit singer. What's her name? Why I can't think of her
Oh,
name?
Billie Holiday.
Yes, I couldn't think of her name.
United States versus Billie
Lord
Holiday.
forgive me, man, that movie,
It was
so.
incredible. It was
It's a dope
hard.
movie. I gotta
Oh
watch
my
that.
It's
gosh, and it was just her story was so painful.
and that's not even half her
I'm
story.
sure because they just was focusing on how
Her
the government
beauty.
was fixated on her about that song. You gotta
Yeah.
watch it, Fatt.
Wow.
You gotta
Yeah.
watch it. You gotta
It
watch it.
is a great movie.
Yeah.
Have y'all caught Aretha?
No,
Not
I
yet.
just saw it
Oh
posted up.
my
I
god,
gotta watch it,
y'all.
but I'm gonna
I
have to
haven't
watch
finished
it
it, but
tomorrow.
oh my god.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so y'all not gonna talk about the fact that people used to rumor that her father was the one that was sexually abusing her? Y'all
You
not
know they're
gonna,
not gonna do that. You know they're not gonna
Wow.
do that because
because
they
you
put
know the
her daddy
family
on the
didn't want
pedestal.
that to show.
But I didn't even know what the movie's about.
Wow.
I don't even know what that's about.
It's
Because I
in
thought Jennifer Hudson was gonna be in the film.
That's the movie. That's not this series. That's the
Oh,
actual
it's a
buyout.
series.
Yeah, this one is a series.
It's
And
Hulu, right, or something.
this is the family didn't want this to come out. The family wanted something different. So one of the granddaughters was like, it's gonna, depict my grandmother in a light that we don't want shown, but it's the life that she had, because she had her kids. She was pregnant at what, 12 and 14.
Yeah. And that's where it get tricky when somebody get to that magnitude and you're dealing with Aretha's estate now.
Exactly.
It's so many things at play. And then what people don't understand is sometimes you can sell the rights.
Right.
You sell the rights to people's story, and it doesn't have to be used in a conventional way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the Billie Holiday shit. That's one
They
aspect.
didn't want anyone to know that she was a lesbian. They didn't want
Yeah.
anyone to know that she did drugs. They didn't want anyone to know the darker side of
She
Billie.
was just very sexually fluid.
Sexually charged.
Yeah, she
At all. But most of those artists were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then and man, that's crazy. That's crazy because it was just like, man, her life was. I mean, her mama sent her out there
And was like, you need to start fucking. Get this money.
She was a kid.
And she was what, 6 when she told her that? 6 or 7?
Like, I thought she was
wasn't that old.
like 10, between 6 and 10.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Great. Yeah, put that on your list.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Yeah. But dang, while we were talking, I had a thing in my head about when y'all was talking about estates. Now, what I don't like is the fact. Speaking of estates, I don't like the fact that Barry Hankerson still won't release Aaliyah's goddamn catalog. I want to hear it.
Who is now? I was an Aaliyah fan, but I'm not invested. So who is that?
That's her uncle, who she was signed to his. He was her manager and everything.
Okay.
But
why won't he release the
he has
catalog?
Right. He's just a fucking asshole, I guess. Man, I'm like, why won't he said he would? He said he was gonna release that shit in 2019 on her birthday.
And he still hasn't. Maybe he's waiting for the right amount for it.
Well, you know all that shit boiled down to money.
Y'all know in your industry, the only thing that talks is numbers. Nothing else.
I bet you Drake probably, he's so obsessed with Aaliyah, he probably would give that nigga
whatever he asked
$50 million,
and he could afford it
for that shit, for the rights. Barry just, he's not. I don't think it even has to do too much with money. I think he just not even gonna. They say he's an asshole. Yeah, They say, I know people who used to know him back in the day.
But two though, I can't say like, what if it's something? What if it's something else there? That's when the shit get deep too, when you're dealing with family.
Yeah.
Because it be shit in there that it could be some shit way beyond what we're even thinking. You know what I'm saying? Going on between the family.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Because it's just, that's a touchy thing, but it's like it's crazy though, because people it's like her fan base grows with every generation, especially because
Mm-hmm.
they sample her music so much. You know what I'm saying? And again, Drake is just a super fanatic, and Chris Brown and them, and they just you know big
Yeah.
pop stars that can afford to pay for those clearances to keep her legacy being her music being heard by sampling it. But I'm like, man, I need to hear that one in a million because the only album that's on any platforms is Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
I wow.
And you know why?
Never knew.
Because R. Kelly produced that.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
before. That was
But that's even surprising to me with that being on any platform with his lead with the fact that he's in prison for
right,
what he's done and
right,
her being a part of
yeah.
what he's done to younger women sexually.
Yeah.
Like that's
And
shocking to me.
that's the only album that is up on streaming.
Damn.
I'm like, man, and it hurts too because I had every Aaliyah CD, but
I did too.
you know how
One day I'm
car,
gonna tell
you
y'all
know
who
how many
stole.
times my car got broken too.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Huh?
tell you who stole all my J. I bought every Jay Z album.
Who stole it? Elsie.
No,
Oh,
why would that be?
because she a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I stole my sister's
When
CD.
I tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all off
I
air.
stole my sister Too
Once,
Short.
once we
Shit.
done record, and they stole some money out my purse. I'm gonna tell y'all who stole it.
Oh damn. This somebody.
Yeah.
This somebody
How do
who
y'all know?
Oh, I
what?
thought you was just saying like on some little sister shit. No, because I used to take my sister.
Nah,
Take
I bought every because I was a fucking Jay. Nobody was listening to Jay Z when I was listening. Like this is
I
back in
think
the
I know who did it.
just like Outkast.
I think I know
It
who
was
did it.
Outkast, Jay Z, and Goody Mob. That was all I listened to.
First of all,
I think I know who did
both of you Negroettes, if they know us, they obviously know that you gonna tell us now. If
Give
you're
a fuck what they gonna do?
right, so
Beat me up?
it. He said, tell it now, right now. Don't just tell us behind
I'm
closed
not
doors.
gonna say it on the recording.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Well,
I got
okay.
you.
But
Because
but
Tell you
Corona
my
over there talking about, I think
I think I know, and I'm going to say a name before you get a chance.
no,
Let
don't.
me guess, and then you can
Well, I'm
tell me.
gonna turn my camera off while
no,
you get.
she's
No,
saying
I'm not gonna
she's
say it
saying
right
not
now.
during
Not
now.
now. I'm not
Okay,
gonna do that
all
now.
right,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? No, but look, I thought that you were saying like on some little sister shit because my sister was sneaking and
No,
buying Too Short
with
tapes, and I'm
with
listening. I'm like, oh, I was stealing that because I was right,
with Elsie
but
when
I
I
didn't know it was a person that wasn't in the family.
I would bring Elsie along. Like I had Elsie at concerts when she was too young and shit. Like there was music I would give to her. This was
Right.
before.
That's why I thought. That's why I said.
No.
That's why I said that. It wasn't like what I'm saying. I just
Like your siblings. Can you really steal from your siblings?
shit. I steal from my sister all the time.
My brother used to take all of my seat. Look, my brother used to steal my notebooks and
To be
my
rapping your
old
shit.
raps and be rapping my shit at
Your shit.
school.
Your shit was sweet
Like
then.
Yo,
people used to tell me my brother had bars.
listen.
Yo,
I was just about to say that.
that's my shit.
I was
I'm
just
like,
about to say that. Yo, let me tell y'all how I met YG and Tone Tone. Sunshine little sister used to tell I used to be like, this is my little sister or whatever. She was going to 50 with Tone Tone and YG. These motherfuckers enter a goddamn talent show together as a group and won. She was rapping my verses. This nigga Wide comes up to me. I was performing at fucking Hart Plaza for the first electronic music festival with Lynn Swan them. So I get up there, I'm rapping, I'm performing with Dez, and I get on stage. Wild was like, and you stole my homegirl rap. I was like, excuse me? You stole my homegirl rap. He pulls out the fucking niggas had to look. He pulls out the phone. He got her rapping in the phone, but it's a little flip phone and shit. So he rapped. I said, first of all, I said, what's her name? He said B. I said, man, that's my sister. That's my little sister. He was like, shut the fuck up. Like, for real? Oh, man. And I knew that was Strike Brother. And I'm like, dog. But I had never met Wad. I just knew his face from being in mountain climbers pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I had never, I said, ain't you Strike Brother? He was like, yeah. I say, yeah, so you probably done stole some of his shit too.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga, they won a fucking a rap show. Her, Tone, and YG. She was rapping my goddamn verse.
Wow. Well, hey, your shit must have been hot.
Yeah, it must have been.
And I'm not a rapper, so you know, Elsie can't steal no shit like that from me. I don't fucking rap. I mean, the first time I ever heard her do anything, I was like, oh my God, my sister is incredible.
Yeah.
And she thought she was trash. I was like, oh my, no, nigga, like, you're really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, she definitely got
like taking my music. I didn't consider that anything. But I'm talking about a whole fucking human being, grown ass person.
Yeah, I'm
stealing out of my purse.
Once you clarified that it wasn't a family member, I think I know who it was. I'm
sure you do. You should.
Oh shit, I think I know too.
Damn.
You think so?
I think I know. Damn. But look though, so
awful ass humanity.
We about to get the fuck up out of here. Because I need to confirm this.
And
yeah.
I can't even have dinner.
Maybe if we get on Patreon, I could tell some of my secrets. Because I done got caught humping somebody by somebody y'all know too.
God damn.
I got caught humping somebody.
First of all,
my whole ass out. My whole ass was out. Couldn't pull my clothes down.
Oh shit!
You just nasty.
I was fucking my boyfriend.
He was grown, shit.
Yeah,
he was grown. Motherfuckers be fucking. I mean, I don't, but motherfuckers be fucking.
It's the way of life, isn't it?
That's definitely how to create life.
You gotta procreate, right?
Oh,
well, I'll tell you right now, I got 2 kids. I only did it twice in my whole life.
Nigga,
it only take one time, and that was
one time for each, huh? Shut your ass.
That's
Me
it.
too, I only did it twice too.
That's it.
I'm an angel.
Hey, I know I am, so I'm not gonna argue with you.
Exactly. My halo is somewhere above the camera line.
Hey, but we definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Today we just wanted to kick it, take it a little easy, just shoot the breeze. You know, it's a lot of shit going on in the world. And you know, it's very easy to have a deep show and talk about, you know, this, that, and just make a motherfucker get off of here and then go drink and smoke into an overnight coma. But we kind of wanted to laugh and just kick it. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all got any last words?
I love y'all.
I love you too, Rona.
Love you too.
And the pain in my stomach is easing up.
That's good.
Let me not speak too soon.
Was that your stomach rumbling, or did you hit something?
I did that.
Oh, I was about to say, you got to shit. You got to go.
I'm not you, Fatt.
Hey.
It's not. It's
You
not
know,
making threats. It's not doing.
you know a
It's
nigga
not
got a
my
shit when he stopped talking, when he just be like,
You hope that
I don't have anything to say. I'll
nobody
never
do
have
this.
anything to say.
all right, so you know, follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, Twitter,
Please.
email us, Two Queens and a Fat Guy Podcast at Gmail. Two Queens and a Fat Guy Podcast on Gmail. At Gmail, rather. And we out.
Peace.
Bye.
You know, play wild.